Okie dokie, so I fixed it. I'm not dead anymore. I did everything I needed to. The only thing is when I was fixing my screw up, I accidentally skipped a little further than I meant to. So, yeah. I think it's here. Yes. Yuon is now with us. I can't remember what they were talking about when they first came in, but Yuon is now with us and we are no longer going to get chained up and be a sex slave or something. Shall we go then? Sure. No idea what we were talking about before that, but that is fine. I still feel uncomfortable no matter how many times I come here. It cannot be helped. It cannot be helped. You discovered a murder here. I'll turn on the lights. Thank you. Let's begin. Totally don't know what we're doing. Alright, I'll search the side. Oh, we're looking for, that USB drive? Leave the other side to me. Essie, do you feel something? Someone is hiding in this room. He's right, I can't believe I didn't notice it. To think a psychic like me would miss... Huh? Stay close to me. What happened? The glass just broke. That was a gunshot. I'm gonna actually turn the music up just a tiny, tiny little bit. Okay. Let's get out of here. I didn't read that. Yuon grabs my hand and we get out of the school as fast as we can. A gunshot, though? We should be safe over here. What is wrong? Did you get hurt? Yuon, how did you know there was someone else in the room? There wasn't any noise before the glass broke, was there? What are you trying to say? I'm accusing you of something, son! I know I can be a very careless person, but I have confidence in my sixth sense. For you to notice someone's presence faster than me, it can only mean one thing. You possess a certain degree of clairvoyance. In other words, you're a psychic, Yuon. Dun dun dun! The moon is bright and the autumn wind is cold, yet my mind is clear as day. I want to believe in the words you told me. I want to believe in the kindness you gave me. I want to believe everything. But who am I supposed to believe in? What did I do wrong? You explain to me what I did this time. What? Oh, that wasn't an ending. Oh god, okay. It was just a chapter. Oh god, I was about to flip my shit, guys. Oh god, okay. We're good. We're good. I just wiped some of my makeup off, but we're good. Oh, I almost blew my top. It was like that close to just right off. I'm sorry. Why? Why did you ask for my help if you could have done it on your own? Why did I have to work so hard every day until I collapsed? You say something! Why don't you say something? You promised me that you would tell me everything. So why? I've always wanted to tell you the truth, but I don't know when I began to fear the day you might discover it on your own. I don't understand. Usually I'm no different from normal people. That is only when I'm not around another psychic. The people at the Zen Institute called my ability Adapt. I gain a psychic-related power when I'm exposed to another psychic for a long period of time. Whoa, so you're like... What's that little pink thing called? Kirby? Oh my gosh! Does that mean your current ability is based on mine? Yes. Is that why you needed me in the first place? Was it all for the sake of gaining my ability? I cannot deny that. Oh, you used me! That's how it is. Makes a lot of sense now. No wonder you're always so gentle and kind to me. You go as far as buying me a meal and a birthday present. Oh, she's crying! Guys, she's crying! Somebody slapped this Kaito son of a bitch! No one has ever done that for me. That's why I was so happy. It was silly of me to think all that was genuine. Jesse, you listen to me! Is he blushing? I can't see. The screen is so small. Don't come near me! From the very beginning, you never had any expectations for me. I was just a pawn dancing in your palm. Why? Why does it have to be you? Essie. I'll just kiss the girl. Sorry, that was my computer telling me rendering was done. Tears? Why did I cry? He was just a guy who used me for his own gain. There's no need to cry for him. There's no reason to. Sobbing. Sad sobbing. Yuon, you're a horrible person. But I feel like he loves us. I don't feel like going to school today. I just don't want to see him again. Itchy nose. Mother. Blech. What should I do? My mind is still a mess. Perhaps I calm myself down if I do some training. Sorry. Try that again. Yeah. She's so sad. She's a poor babu. What should I do? I don't want to go to school again. I can't possibly keep this up. No, I don't want what you're selling. Who could it be? It's him. Essie, why'd you skip school yesterday? Was it because of me? Will you let me in? I'll climb through the window if I have to. I want to talk to you. Please go back. I have nothing to say to you. I'll come again tomorrow. Oh god, he ain't gonna give up, guys. My finger just twitches every time I do psychokinesis. It's like, it's like, hey, Rekus! What happened? You look so upset. Rekus, I didn't know it could hurt this much from knowing the truth. Wait a second. Can you please explain to me what's going on? Rekus, I need a hug! I'm sorry. I don't know who else to talk to. I would have prepared for anything, but why does it have to be him? Who was the one who made you cry? I'll pop him one. I'll make him have a band-aid on his cheek. Let me chop him into pieces now. Oh, Rekus, you're so cute. I don't know if Rekus has a root. The person you're talking about, is he very important to you? You wouldn't be so upset otherwise. It doesn't mean anything now. I can't look at him the same way anymore. Did you talk to him? No, I just don't want to see him. I think I should give him a chance to explain everything. I like how he says that, yet he has no idea what has happened. I don't think saying anything would make a difference. You never know what's going to happen if you don't give it a try. He's right, Essie. You kinda just left without saying anything. It's already the 3rd day since I started skipping school. Mr. Puffy, you're so soft and nice to hug. It's your birthday present, everything is gray. Pardon me for asking, but what is this? Looks like a Mr. Puffy. It is Mr. Puffy, to be exact. It's a Mr. Puffy cushion, an ultra-rare limited edition collector's item. I see. But why did you choose to give me this? I spent days searching for this super special rare item. If you don't like it, I can have it back. I want it. Oh, I want to hate you, but I can't. I didn't say I don't like it. I thought it was my present. Give it back. Please take good care of it. I will. It's been so long since I last received a present. Sorry. Made me really happy. What am I doing? I'm just running away. Oh, he's back. You better have brought food this time. It's him again. Essie, will you let me in? I will tell you everything. Let him in. Let him in. Just let him in. Make him, it's right up against the door, though, just in case you have to push him out, like, real quick. Thank you for letting me in. I have thought about it. What I'm about to say may sound like an excuse, but this is the only thing I can do now. At the very least, I should offer you an explanation. You have the right to know. Damn right I do. This happened a long time ago. Ooh, story. My mother died when I was still an infant, so the family I grew accustomed to consisted of just my father and my older brother. Snowflake, right? And like my brother, I always had a hard time associating with people. What I think, what I say, what I do are never on the same page. Your brain is never just in sync. I don't understand how people can connect with each other so easily. It's too difficult for me. That is why I have admired my brother. He is everything I wish to be. And then one day, my brother claimed to have a frequent out-of-body experiences. After some experiments and research, File discovered its relation to ESP ability, commonly known as astral projection. It was then he decided to create the Zen Institute in order to help my brother cope with his newfound ability. That's the same story in X-Note. The Zen Institute was very different back then. It was known as a school, but in reality it was a research laboratory for children with psychic abilities. I was brought to the laboratory because I was showing some sign of possessing a similar ability. However, it was short-lived. It was not long before they realized I possessed a completely different ability from my brother. Adapt, that was what they called it, the ability to gain another psychic's ESP powers. Whew, my gosh. Huh, what an ironic name considering how I could never adapt to my surroundings. Hehe. With Adapt, as long as I am exposed to another psychic in close proximity, I will involuntarily gain their powers within a couple of weeks. I accumulated various powers during my short stay in the Zen Institute. In the end, I went out of control. My goodness, that must have sucked. They deduced it was too dangerous to keep me in the facility and sent me back home. Whatever happened after that is beyond my knowledge. Before I knew it, I was informed of my brother's death. That was the day Father changed. I could no longer talk to him like before. When I was young, I had always suspected that my brother was the bridge between Father and I. Without him, there was nothing that could connect us. I didn't want to accept that fact. I wanted to rebuild what was lost, so I immersed myself in studies and academic exams and obtained several awards just so he could be proud of me. Daddy issues, man. I did everything I could, but the distance between us only grew wider. Even so, I believed that as long as I worked hard, perhaps someday Father would look at me the way he did before. Yet, he died all of a sudden. It was like my brother. They just left me like that. I was lost and didn't know what to do. It was as if everything was taken from me, my family, my purpose, and my hope. This is sad, guys. To tell you the truth, I have very little interest in knowing what happened. Nothing would change even if I found out who murdered my father. It was just that I needed a distraction. Anything is fine as long as it can make me forget about everything. Essie, I didn't mean to use you. I know it was foolish, but I have nowhere else to run. Oh, somebody give this kid a hug! Oh. I knew him as the one that looked cool, calm, and composed. Yet on closer inspection, he's anything but that. A facade, one he has been wearing all along. Beyond this lies a man who has lost his way. Without anyone who could open up to, he ended up carrying the entire burden and worries on his own. And right in front of me is about to break down. Give him a hug! Thank you! Child, love, bug, how do I... Oh. Be like so sad. Okay, I'm sorry, I just can't stop staring at it. I can't help but want to embrace him. I didn't know he was this fragile. Sorry, Essie. I'm really sorry. It's okay. Shh, child. Child, shh, 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 shh. You good now? Yep. I'm sorry. I've never told this to anyone. Was it because it was you that I could say all of this? In any case, I have told you everything. I'll take my leave. You leave now! I will never forgive you. You don't have to forgive me. You can even hate me, but please come to school tomorrow. No, 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 no! Dear Lord, that was fast. See? Hey, Rekus. Rekus. How did it go? Well, hey, Rekus. Do you think I'm foolish? What makes you think so? A couple of days ago, I discovered the person that I trusted had been using me all along. Would you believe that all this psychic training I've been doing was part of his scheme? Sorry. It was so painful right when I thought about it, I skipped school. Yet I've decided to forgive him. Aren't I foolish? You still trained yesterday, didn't you? Huh? You skipped school, but you didn't stop training. You had no reason to keep practicing when you knew he had been using you. So why didn't you stop? You're right. Perhaps somewhere in my heart I already knew that he isn't the kind of person. I have long forgiven him even though he told me everything. Today the sun is so bright. Oh. Okay. Good to know. I like a nice bright sun. Sorry, my ear was all itchy. After class. I've decided to forgive him. Even so, I'm still not sure if I could face him after all of that. No. I mustn't run away anymore. I have to be strong. You ever gonna eat those apples, Yuon? Yuon. Essie, oh my god, you came to school! I've thought of many things. I promise to help you and I don't intend to go back on my words. It doesn't matter what you did. What's important for me is finding the truth. I came here for that very purpose. I understand. By the way, I'm sorry for overreacting that day. I know very well that you aren't that kind of person, but I ended up saying those horrible words to you. No, I deserved it. No matter what the reason is, I did use you for my own selfish gain. But I didn't give you a chance to explain anything back then. That moment I thought everything you did for me was a lie. To tell you the truth, I never actually bought anyone a meal, let alone a birthday present. Are you serious? Yep. I don't know when I began to forget the purpose I invited you for. Yuon, is it alright to believe in you this time? Huh? No, it's nothing. I guess... Fine. Square. No. Oh, my life door. Okay, that was close. Feel like I'm a psychic already, guys. Feel like I could bend a spoon with my mind. Hey, up to class. We learn so much in school, don't we? Many things have happened lately. I don't know when I became attached to this place. Is it because of him? Nevertheless, I mustn't forget the purpose of why I'm here. I'll find the truth. Yuon, I want to try reading Miss Asia's glasses again. I think it's better to let me do it instead of you. No, I want to see it with my own eyes. Let me do it. Are you sure you'll be fine? Yes. I'd like to solve this case as soon as possible. Alright then. I can still feel an ominous aura, but I believe I can overcome this time. Alright. See? The letter will reach you if something happens to me. It's time to settle everything. I'm not going to run away anymore. What's going on? Lol, you are loyal. Lol. I know you're there. Please come out. Dear Sia, what brings you here? Forgot about that voice I had for him. You came rather quickly, didn't you? Did you still have those hidden cameras installed here somewhere? I'm not telling you, especially not after you have managed to dispose of dozens of them not too long ago. This is against the privacy law. Did Sid tell you to get rid of them? Do you mean the pathetic law which was created by humans? Because I'm obviously a snake. Don't you know that it's there to be exploited? No, it's there to be followed. Those who take advantage of those loopholes are the ones who can control the world. Besides, we are on the same side, aren't we? This is why you didn't expose me. Am I right, dear Sia? Ugh. I'm not here to talk about that. Tell me, how long are you going to hide in this school? The government has been pressing things on us. They are planning to close the school at this rate. You are so foolish, dear Sia. There is no way that we'll do that, especially not after they invested so much money to build the school. All they want to do is just for me to come out of hiding. Well, then do it. I knew that all along. You were just using the government. Now you have to be using everyone in your own amusement. Do you think I didn't know that you still continue to research this to this day? You have been confining countless children right under this building. I thought we all agreed to stop after Emma's death. That was the reason why Sid and I agreed to stay and act as normal principal and teacher in the first place. Like I said, you are so foolish, dear Sia. I spent a large amount of time and effort to get this research started. Oh, good lord. Do you think I would just stop because of 1 or 2 silly accidents? Do you really believe that the government will approve if I told them that we had planned to abandon everything? The government knows everything. Government conspiracies, dude. They were the ones who provided the children after all. It was just you and Sid who were clueless. You. It was a huge mistake asking you for your help in the first place. It was all because of you that Sid and Emma had to pay with their lives. No. I was not the one who caused the incident 10 years ago. It was because of Sid and Emma's, incompetence that it happened in the first place. It's ridiculous to lay the blame on me. But I must admit that Sid's death was beyond my prediction. But I'm so glad that he died. The less people who know about it, the better it is. How dare you? My dear Sia. My poor, foolish Sia. There is nothing you can do. Without the two who always guided you, you cannot do anything. What are you trying to say? Aren't you tired? You spent an eternity in the shadows of others, yet in the end it amounted to nothing but emptiness. Such a pathetic way of living. Right now you are nothing more than a sheep that has lost its way. Please stop. You are such a sad person. You are still trying to pursue them even after their deaths. Stop it, meanie! You need to cut your fingernails, sir! Very well, I shall grant you your wish. You can follow them as much as you like in the afterlife. Let me put an end to your miserable life. Goodbye. At least it said bye. I immediately let go of the glasses before the intense pain creeps in. You alright? Yeah. I saw everything this time. I saw it clearly. It was Lowell. He was the one who shot Mrs. Sia. Heard something. Mr. Sid and Mrs. Sia didn't know that Lowell had been using them all along. He's still continuing with the research and confines many children underneath this building. Lowell killed Mrs. Sia because he didn't want anyone to find out. Was Lowell also the one who murdered my father? I don't know for sure. He didn't mention much about it, but he was clearly happy with the way things went. We need to stop him before he gets any more victims. I know he's still hiding somewhere in this building. I saw him a couple of weeks ago. You met Lowell? Yes. Why didn't you tell me? I was too scared back then. He threatened me not to tell anyone. In any case, I'll inform the police. Do you think it'll be alright? Lowell and the government are working together, aren't they? I believe that the government is dying to catch him more than us at the moment. That's true. Yuon informs the police. In order to catch Lowell, they close the entire school grounds. Once the police find Lowell, it'll be over. It feels strange that everything finally comes to an end. Say, what should we do to celebrate? Is there something worth celebrating? Our lives? That we're alive, Yuon? Come on, man. You gotta feel it deep within. I think I deserve some reward for working hard. Not that you did anything. I guess you're right. Where do you want to go? How about the beach? Let's go watch the sunset again tomorrow. Alright. I'll be waiting at the street in front of the school at noon. See you tomorrow. You still want me to train after all that? Is Ruckus here? Nope. I guess telepathy. Telepathy. Fuck, I don't care. Screw it. I don't want to. I don't need to. I'm set. It's another Saturday. Let it be. I'm just gonna totally screw it up because I just don't give a shit. This daily training has become a habit. I feel strange if I don't do it. No. Not putting any effort into it. I should go meet Yuon. She gave me dots like, I am disappointed in you. Yuon. Come on, let's go. Why did he didn't even say hi. We came a little too early, huh? That's alright. Let's wait until the sunset. The sand here is so pretty. Let's make a sandcastle. I pull the reluctant Yuon down and start piling the sand up. No, this looks horrible. I always thought it was easy to make a sandcastle. But they're actually pretty hard to make, huh? That's not how you do it. This is how it should be done. Well, fine then! Oh, how did you manage to do that? I didn't know you were good at this. That is not at all. Okay. You can do a lot more than this. Oh my god. Mr. Puffy! It looks just like it. Really amazing. I've always been pretty good at art. It's quite unexpected. I didn't think you'd actually had such a hidden talent. I didn't bother to pursue it because I thought my father would not like it. Did he tell you that? No, he never really said anything, and I was too scared to ask. When I think about it, we never had a real conversation. He must have really hated me. Is that so? I think it's the exact opposite. What makes you think that? You never met him. You're his son. I mean, look at you. You refused to admit that you love your father when I asked you before, but actions speak louder than words. You always do your best when it comes to the Zen Institute. That proves how much you love him. I can't help but think that you guys are alike. Perhaps he just didn't know how to approach you. Wow. I've never thought about it that way. That is a possibility. But there's no way to know that now. What is that? This is you! You always look like this. And now I want you to look like this! That's so adorable. You finally smiled. I'm glad. Look, the sun is setting. It's so pretty. Essie, are you going to leave soon? Huh? Talking about leaving Zen Institute. You have solved the case. Technically, there's no reason for you to stay. You're right. But I feel like I haven't solved everything. For example, the whereabouts of the other necklace that contains the second half of X-Note. I don't think I'll leave anytime soon. If you manage to find everything, are you going to leave? I don't know. I haven't thought that far yet. Oh gosh, we have cell phones? That's my cell phone. Yeah, I got that. Hello? Yes, I am. What did you say? I understand. Talk to you later. What happened? The police did a thorough search, but they could not find any trace of that man. How can that be? The police are beginning to doubt your credibility. But I'm not lying! I really saw him that day. I believe you. However, I'm afraid there's nothing you can prove your statement. I'm gonna end it here, guys. We're gonna fix this in the next episode. Bye-bye.